In Goulburn, yeah.
What are we up to, Adam?
Oh, we're trimming up some big Southern Ranges plate ribs and big beef.
And where's this Southern Ranges plate ribs? Where are they from?
These come from Heritage Country Meats in town.
Heritage cooked meat, thank you very
yeah.
much. Delicious looking meat.
Indeed, they are.
And what's the special occasion?
Well, Tour de France is on. A bit of a combination, actually. There's Tour de France is on, but I promised a very special young cycling friend of mine, Elsie Apps, that upon her return from 3 months of racing in Belgium, I would deliver some esky meat.
Esky meat, delicious.
We're going to trim these up and we're going to put them on the smoker for 12 or 14 hours tomorrow. And they'll go in the esky to rest. And then we'll serve them tomorrow night. And that's the esky meat.
Great. Talk us through what you do.
Okay, so the most important thing is we're going to take the majority of the fat off the top of these guys. Other than that, there's not much. We're going to take the fat cap off. I generally leave the bottom membrane on these. We're going to put a whole heap of rub on them, and then they're going to go in the fridge and they'll go on the smoker at about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go back to bed once I put them on, you can go back to bed.
Do you curl up inside the smoker with them for a bit?
Oh, you feel like it. Absolutely, you feel like it. But it's a little bit warm. We're still that smoker's going to run at about 110.
Right.
So it's still a bit too warm for sleeping, but perfect temperature for what we need to do here.
What kind of knife do you use?
Oh, would you like some?
So this is like a filleting style of knife.
Yep.
What I do, I try to take the layers I try to take the fat off first. So here, which is above the silver skin. And then I will trim this silver skin away separately.
Why is that? So you can see it more clearly.
Well, the silver skin's really chewy.
Yeah.
But this fat I'll render down and make tallow tomorrow. So I keep all the tallow, so it just bubbles away, turns into beautiful golden. It's got really smoky flavour. So I'll render all that down, but that fat renders better, I think, when the silver skin's not attached.
Yeah.
So I try to take the fat off the silver skin, and it's just, all you want is a reasonably sharp knife, and you just roll it. And the silver skin itself will act a bit like a buffer, because technically it's a membrane.
It's a fascia, isn't it?
It is.
This is a bit of myofascial release.
Correct.
The ribs, we're going to release the flavour. Yeah, get into it. Ow, ow. Look at that. Yeah, chop it up. Wow.
So there's so much. These are really nice and marbled, these ribs, so we don't need any fat cap because there's so much moisture in them now. The thing I love about these plate ribs is that they are very low maintenance in the smoker. I literally rub these, put them in the fridge, put them out, put them on the smoker, and essentially we just don't touch them till they're ready. I don't spritz them, I don't have to wrap them, I just let them cook. And they come up fantastically well.
Do you set that up in the Weber ads, or have you just got an actual smoker on its own?
So my smoker is actually a Weber, it's a smoke fire, but it's a pellet smoker.
Yeah.
So it has a brain essentially, so you just tell it 110 degrees, and while ever it's got pellets and power, it'll deliver 110 degrees. So it's very low maintenance. Unlike a timber stick burner. Stick burners have all the romance, but there's a lot of work involved because you've got to monitor them. It's like running your house to a degree with a wood fire, you can't just fill it full of wood and turn it down. You've got to run it to a particular sort of, you've got to go stick by stick technically. Where with a pellet smoker, so I'm working back here, sort of on the side of myself, but silver skin, you get your knife underneath, and then you tension on the skin, and then the knife will take the skin off. So you got just a strip, but you're not taking the stack of meat away.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Who's going to win the tour, Adam?
Oh, I think based on last night's performance, I think bar accident or injury, Tadej Pogačar is going to take it home. Tonight's time trial will be telltale factor. He's pretty much the favourite. If he puts another couple of minutes in the Jonas Vingegaard, I think she's all over Red Rover. But it's been a great, exciting tour. It's good to see.
Do you find it exciting knowing that he's likely going to win, or do you think it's a bit of a foregone conclusion? You're just looking for any other performances?
Oh, it would be great if it was just backwards and forwards, sort of hammer and tong. One wins one day, the other one wins the other. But I can't see that happening this year. So it'd be nice. And there was so much action in the first week. It was really exciting. But it will probably be less of a mystery in the next couple of days. But it's always good to see.
It's been a bit of a reshuffle in the top 10 though, isn't there? It's been quite good.
Absolutely, yeah.
Paul's been catching up. I think he's in third, is he still?
There is, yeah.
And there's old fish and chips.
Yes.
Mr. Vingegaard.
Yes.
Megan and I have a tendency to rename all the riders based on whatever third.
Can we call this episode the meat instead of the move?
Oh, the meat, yeah. Yeah.
Or could we just call it the moo?
Yeah. The move. Yeah.
Proudly sponsored by none of Lance Armstrong's products.
No, not sponsored by any of Lance's product, but
Come on, Lance, sort it out.
sponsored by House of Smoke and Fire
House of Smoke and Fire.
and Heritage Country Meats.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's looking great, man.
Indeed.
It is quite marbled, isn't it?
Yeah, they're a really good cut of ribs. They'll shorten, like these, there's 3 bones here.
Yeah.
Those 3. These ribs will shorten, come back to take a good third either side, but they lift. As the muscle compresses, it lifts. So there's stacks of meat on them, but they're
Why
really...
would you have these over other?
Like beef short ribs are very popular. They're more available, but the difference is beef short rib, there's a layer of meat, which is essentially this, then there's a fat cap, and then there's another layer of meat, which that top layer of meat, when you cook it, looks a bit like silverside. It's got a shiny sort of finish to it, and it's never as tender. Where these plate ribs, the whole thing is tender. There's still some fat lines through it, but not a lot. But there's so much moisture and so much fat in there that they render down really, really well. So,
And if people wanted to get some of these ribs,
Heritage Country Meats. Keep them most of the time, or they can always order them. They're Southern Rangers, which is a really good supply. So, yeah.
Would that be local to the Goulburn area?
Yeah, they're close. I think they're Macedon Rangers, so pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
In Victoria.
Yeah. So, but it's bloody good meat. Yeah. So that's all trimmed up. We'll hit it with some rub. I'll trim the rest of them up first, and then I'll throw a bit of rub on them.
Nice one.
And away we go.